welcome to Renewing Me. My name is T, and this video is about how journaling has helped me heal and is continuing to help me heal. So journaling has helped me to transform and heal, especially with growing up with a narcissist mother. So it's helped me to realize why I behave I do, why I have certain reactions or lack of reactions. So it's helped me to understand where my behaviors have come from. Okay, so growing up, I was taught to be humble in so many words, and it has definitely shaped the way that I view myself or how I don't celebrate myself. For example, when I was in college, I was in a teaching program, and a school had requested me to do my student teaching there because I had been there previously. And as my professor is telling me this, like, I'm not showing any type of emotion. Even though I was excited, I didn't tell anybody. I felt that being proud or bragging about myself was not right. Yeah, so looking back, I just realized that that wasn't how I really wanted to react. I was just conditioned to react or not react, that way. Another thing that I realized is that I am stoic, and this is something that I've realized is that this is a survival mechanism, and from not knowing how my mother would react to things. It's just a survival mechanism. And so when I'm around people I don't know, or even people that I do know, I tend to just appear chill and that I don't care, even though I do care. And yeah, this video is very hard for me to do anyway. But I realize it is because I was raised by someone who takes a lot of energy, blows things out of proportion, and like I said, I just don't know what the reactions would be. So it was just safe for me to not show emotion, just to be very stoic in that way. And I believe this started, honestly, I feel like this started, or I realized this at the age of 5. So it was Christmas, and a family friend had gotten I think it was her goddaughter, had gotten her some skates, and I wanted those skates. And so I threw, an age appropriate tantrum because my brain is not fully developed yet at that point. Side note, I saw a post on TikTok that said Black parents don't understand child development, and I think that's true. I feel like my generation and Gen Z will be a little bit better with understanding child development. Anyway, yeah, I had an age appropriate reaction to that because I wanted what the girl had, and my mother brought this up at every family function. Every family function, she was like, "You remember when T blah 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 about the skates?" And so yeah. So it was just, I feel like it just showed me that I could not show emotion. I had to keep it to myself because it was going to be used against me. So this has definitely showed up in my adulthood, and this is something that I'm working on because as a parent, I don't want my son to feel like I don't care because I'm not giving any type of reaction to what he's doing. So this has definitely been a process of unlearning this behavior, and I just want to put myself in social environments where I can help myself to get out of that. It's hard, but it's starting with my son because I don't want him to be like, my mother never cared, and that's definitely not the case. I'm very big on emotional intelligence, and I want him to have that. So I wrote down how journaling has helped me, so I'm just gonna be looking down and reading. So how it has helped me is identify the origins of my behavior, understand my emotional patterns, process childhood memories, rewrite the beliefs I was taught. This is a big one. Reconnect with my personality, my real personality, and I used to always think like, if I could just be the person that's in my head, because I feel like that is who I really am. And then learn to celebrate myself. This is a really big one too, because I'm just learning that I'm capable of doing a lot of things, and I'm just being the mother that I did not have to myself. I'm encouraging myself. And also, my sister has been going on the same journey with me, so we are definitely there for each other. I've also learned that expressing emotion is healthy, because bottling it in is really not the way. And my son has definitely helped me with this, because I'm just looking at him. I just know he's going to be very like outgoing, and I'm going to be in situations where I have to be outgoing. So yeah, that he has definitely helped me with that. Last point, being seen is not dangerous. Like, I used to always say, like, I like to be in the cut. I still want to be in the cut, but I feel like I'm not really supposed to be in the cut. So I am working on that feeling. And like I said, once I am out of this situation where I can actually be in social settings, then I will definitely be. Because it's like, it's funny, it's like, I don't want to socialize, but like being in social settings, and I'm just like, you need to be social. And last, being stoic is not my identity. It's an armor. And yeah, I'm getting rid of that armor. But I do feel like, you know, sometimes being stoic and not showing emotion is healthy in certain situations. But for me, it's like, I'm like that in all situations. So where I know that I can feel safe, I don't want that to be my personality. Thank you all for watching. This video was hard to get through. I just had a hard time with getting my thoughts and feelings together, but I hope that you all understand where I'm coming from. And, you know, like, comment if you are going through the same situation, or you're realizing things about yourself, anything that might have been helpful with you on this journey. Bye.